Reactions as Momodu says his wife didn't recognize Osinbajo at the airport until he showed a passport. Can you imagine? So are you saying that Dele Momodu's wife does not know Shibanjo, even with all the pictures that have been all over the place? When Shibanjo was the vice president of Nigeria. Now, wow, it means that the woman probably is not on social media or is not on the news. She need to be on the news. I mean, be watching the news and, be current. Founder of Ovation Magazine and one of the chieftains of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Dele Momodu, has revealed how his wife saw former Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Shibanjo, at the airport and did not recognize him until he showed his Nigerian passport. So the PDP chieftain made the revelation in a post that he shared on his verified Twitter page on Saturday. Dele Momodu, in a post that he shared on his page, said that 6 months after leaving office, the former vice president of Nigeria now moves around like any other person. He said when Professor Yemi Shibanjo was seen at the Detroit Metro Airport, he was without security operatives, had no orderly, and was even carrying his bag himself just like any other traveler. Okay, so this was Yemi Shibanjo, and look at the way he's dressed. You can't even know that he is the person. So Momodu's tweet says, former VP, less than 6 months out of office at the Detroit Metro Airport, no security, no orderly, Naim carrying him bag all by himself like any other traveler. My wife didn't even recognize until he showed his Nigerian passport. Respect. Unidentifiable author. Can you imagine? Okay. So, and a lot of people have reacted to that revelation made by Mr. Dele Momodu. So let's see what people are saying about it. Some say it is a clear reflection of nothing lasts forever, and at the end, all man will surrender to our Creator someday with no abeg. So if these are to be noted, then why all the wickedness, looting, and destruction of innocent citizens and its wealth? A huge question begging for an answer. Exactly. So all these people actually, they know the truth. They have brain. It's just unfortunate that when they get into politics, they become something else. They start reasoning differently, and they think they will remain there forever, and they start behaving like Jupiter. Okay, but when they are leaving office, you see them beginning to learn to humble themselves, because when they do know, when they leave office, they come to the public, they will mix up easily and might face a hard situation with the populace. Okay, so now Shibanjo is working freely in Detroit in the United States. Can he work freely in Nigeria without orderly, without security, without escort? He can't, because Nigeria is not secured for him. Even with his 8 years as vice president of Nigeria, they cannot boast of any security reformation that has improved the security architecture of Nigeria. Okay, so nothing lasts forever, like somebody is saying here. So now you know that this life is not what to do or die. Better do the right thing and leave the rest for God and go your way. Okay, but I think people are beginning to see that this wealth is not worth dying for. Get what you can, train your children, live a good life, and then leave the rest. Okay, because I can't wait for his book to be out. Which book is he going to write? Yeah? Everyone goes back to default settings after office. So the lesson here is, what is your default setting? Okay, for without office. So we say, power is transient. Exactly, power is absolutely transient. That's life. So those that have gotten it before have used it and abused it. Some did not abuse it. Some are getting it now, and right from beginning they are already abusing it, while some are yet to get it. So power is, it transits. It's always transitional. So when it comes to you, you use it judiciously and wisely, and then when you leave it behind for some other person to pick up. That is power for you. I'm not talking of political powers. So it means that the way the man dressed, Dele Momodu's wife did not recognize Osinbajo at all at the airport. Okay, because ordinarily with the Osinbajo's class, he should have orderly securities, people, going with him left, right, and center, putting him in the middle. So that does not happen abroad. Even in abroad, you see how presidents works alone, and people who are government officials also work without being identified, because they behave like every other normal citizen, knowing fully well that they're there to serve, and they just for a moment they will come out again and they will join the same public where they moved out into the government house to enjoy, or rather to serve the people. So that is exactly what Lemon is saying in the case of Osinbajo. I know since Osinbajo left office, he had been very quiet for the past 6 months. He has held his peace, and has also, kept his view to himself for now, because the political landscape, the experience people are getting on that Tinubu and 5 months old administration is becoming something else. So that is Osinbajo for you, and that's exactly what Dele Momodu is trying to share with us. Life is transitional. Let's be careful. All these ones that they are amassing wealth, all these ones that politicians are stealing, just like somebody used to say, you just go and attend a big mass burial and see the way, imagine the connection between the dead big man and all his wealth he has acquired on it, and he has left them lying helplessly and unconscious right inside the coffin. When you have done that, you know that all you need is what you need and not just what you want, and then amass wealth and everything around you that you really don't need. Just like in the US and the UK, you can never hear that those politicians are fighting to share money or are fighting to embezzle, fighting over one contract to the other, falsifying information to remain politically relevant. You will see all of that. Okay? At the same time, when a key political figure dies, the next thing, you see how the government will handle the corpse and then give the person state burial, and that is it. Life continues with the person's family and every other person in the country. Reason being that the government has made provision for every citizen, and so there's no need to fight for anything, no need to amass wealth, no need to accumulate wealth, because everything has been put in place. So come rain, come shine, you have something to eat, you have something to take care of yourself, and you leave the rest for others to also experience as well. So that is the situation in life. Unfortunately, Nigerian politicians don't think that way. Greed, self-sentiment, embezzlement, okay, lust for wealth is exactly what is driving their ambition, their Emilio syndrome. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.